Okay, so I feel like I'm on the brink of getting this ASSA 700, but packages just arrived and some new locks. So give that a little rest. Well, I'll look at these. Western Electric 30C. I have never done a lever lock, so I don't know, why not start at the top, right? I'll have to make some tools, figure out how to do that, maybe get a different lever lock that's easier. Yeah, but I've never done a lever lock, so, or even tried to poke anything in it yet. And then I got these two little Chicago cabinet locks. So I figured these might be just a little, nice little rest. You can barely see them down here, I know, but they'll come up here. And we'll see if we can get into one of these. I don't know how many pins they have or anything, so I could look at the key and count, but I'm lazy. Let's just feel it inside here. Alright, that one fits. That might work. Let's see. Alright, so it feels like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 pins. Let's see what we got. Oh. Why do I have to push it so hard? That was a bit odd. 2. Yeah, I don't like how much I pushed that back one. Oh, actually, you know what I should check? Okay, it only goes clockwise. Alright, let's see. Pin 1. Pin 1, where are you? Pin 1, springy. 2, little click. What? I'm already at the back of the lock. This pick might be too fat for this. Little Chicago lock. 1, 2, springy. Got a pin back there? I can't tell. Let's try pushing. Ooh, probably overset. I can't hear any clicks of pins dropping down after releasing, so I don't know what's really going on in here. I might need a thinner pick. Or maybe not such a deep hook. Huh. Do I really have to lift the fourth one that far? Interesting. Okay, and that time I actually heard a click from the back, like of the pin falling down. But this last one, it's really hard to lift it, and then when it lifts, it just like crunches all the way up. Like not even applying tension. Okay, a little bit more. Yeah, it's very crunchy to lift. It should be like a 5-minute video, right? But let's try this. Blech. A little bit of lubricant in there. Get the nasty napkin. Clean this up a little. Alright. Get it back in there. Find the key again. Make it pretty for the camera. Oh, it's got like pitting on the front somehow. Fourth one just doesn't want to lift. It's like so hard to lift that fourth one. everything else just stays springy. It's just that fourth one that's next to impossible to lift. And then nothing from the front. Nothing. Well, if I can't get the first one, try the second one. And then go back to the first one. I feel like with this tiny little pins and stuff, it's really easy to overset it. Let's try something different. Okay, finally I think I felt my first pin click into position. That one was really hard to get loose, so I don't know if it overset or not. Same thing with that one, hard to get loose. A little bit core turn, and we're open. Oh, that took way longer than it should have. I think I don't think there's any security pins or anything in there. All right, the second, back to the first one. Maybe it was the switch of picks that helped. Who knows? Let's see. Pin 4. At least now I feel like I'm feeling more than one pin bind. Feels like the fourth pin goes up really high on this one. Feels like that fourth pin just goes up really high up there. I don't know where it stops is the problem. Because like to get it to even start to move, I have to, and then all of a sudden you're bam, you've flown all the way up, right? How do you deal with a lock that is like this? Okay, maybe I got that fourth one set. Pin 3. You hear it like crunch, crunch, crunch. Like it's really hard to get the pin to move at all. That was pin 3, and now pin 1's doing it. It's like there's sand in here or something. I guess there could be, but the locks look kind of clean coming out of the package. Maybe the seller just cleaned them up real nice. Alright, I'll get into this one later. I want to see if there's a way in. Well, that's been crimped in and you can't slide it out, so, or maybe once it's open you can slide it back. Let's see. Opened. Can I now slide it back? No. It does look like there's this extra piece of metal in there, but it doesn't, it looks separate from this cover, so you'd have to somehow cut these crimps off and then pull that out to get to the internals. But yeah, this one is I wonder if that pitting has anything to do with why it feels so crunchy inside. Whatever caused that pitting might have pitted stuff inside too, maybe some sort of corrosive, because these pins just don't feel right. Like that other one, I mean, this one didn't take too long to get into because the pins actually moved right. The pins on this thing just, I don't know if you can hear that, it's just like crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. Air handler's kicking in, of course. Oh, and we got that one now. I felt the fourth one, then the first one, and then I went up to 2 and 3, and it came open. But yeah, took a little bit longer than expected, but kind of fun. I was hoping they'd be wafer locks, just for a little practice, but they're just regular pin and tumbler locks by the look of it. Alright, anyways, that's this package, and now I guess now back to this ASSA 700. That might be the next video if I get lucky. Alright, thanks.